We're through the first quarter of this season. Oh, he's showing some burst on his return. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
There's one less thing now this offense got to worry about, silencing the home crowd early. That return, well, it already did that. The fever pitch we began with, Kate's quieted to a dull murmur following a tremendous return by the special teams unit.
They'll start the drive with Achane. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. And with Rodgers. Gets this to Johnson. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Escapes. He loses the football. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next. QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
2nd and 10 now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for any and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about.
Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Robert Spillane has it. And the Patriots take over as he records his 10th career INT. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Trying to find Stephon Diggs. So that brings up 2nd down. Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
May not a throw on 3rd. He's on the move. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Fields this at the 19. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Hard to do better than that. A 66-yard punt. And it'll be Dolphins football. 1st and 10. Running with Achane out of the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This finds Smith. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And it'll be first down, Miami.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
The defenders are there to get him at the line. Milton Williams making the stop. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Brought down by the veteran, Carlton Davis. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. 88. Again, Rodgers. Complete beyond the marker. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Rodgers set to pass. You know, it's great flying through the air, Bronk, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Prater adds the PAT. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Prater on to send it away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Let's go. From the gun, it's May. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon. They're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Completed to his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. 7-0 is our score. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. They are looking at 4th down, however. Throw is caught by the back. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. And this one won't get close. They make the stand and force that turnover on downs. They're set up at the 35 now. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Taken in by Smith. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
To the air here on first down, Rodgers. He finds Johnson. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. 2nd and 6 coming up here. A handoff for Madison running left. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up here with Achane. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 13-0 lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Prater on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. Now Prater on to send it away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, go!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
They made it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. May now from the gun. Getting out to his left. He's running for it. He's out in the clear. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. 1st down throw for May. Short pass brought in. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Will not be denied. Touchdown! The Patriots start to fight back with their 1st points of this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Achane up the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
This is ahead for about 5. Jack Thompson finishing that play off. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. The Dolphins looking for a bigger lead before the break. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 47. Completed left side to Smith. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
26.
Rodgers here from the gun. He's got Smith. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Miami.
Back north. Run it. Hey, check 26. We make it up.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And now it's second down.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Second down carry for Achane. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And 4th and 4 coming up. Matt Prater on for the field goal try. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. McManus sends it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You know, you look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive.
Let's go now.
To the air on first down, May. He fires one deep down the middle. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jordan Poyer has it. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be second down.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had two choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. He was good on his first attempt, and his second from a little over 45 here. McManus sends it through, and that pushes the lead up to 13.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. One last play before the break.
79 Bronco. Set.
Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. Forced out to his right. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
That's the end of the
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Now Prater on to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Cougar 19. Here we go.
May. That's taken in by Henry. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Running for the marker on second. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
First and 10 from the 41. Another carry for him. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Buying some time right. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Jordan Poyer has it. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They're set up at the 35 now. First down, and they go right back to him. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Christian Barmore with the play. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10. Here's Rodgers. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. So now here's 3rd and 5. A pistol snap here, Rodgers. This has been a trend, yet another interception. That is Marcus Jones. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It goes as a pickup of 37 yards. And that's a New England first down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. May on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. A-Chain on the inside give. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
That one intended for Jalen Waddle. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Now here's Rodgers. He beams one deep right side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Prater on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins push the lead to 20. Now Prater on to send it away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. 2nd and 1. Pass taken in by Diggs. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's the long back on the handoff. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Hit applied by Bradley Chubb. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
On the set.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go.
QB sneak coming. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Go, check. Go, check. Set up.
They'll try and run in with Stevenson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Patriots get it back to within 2 possessions. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Patriots drop the lead back to 13. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Yeah, Liz. No. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. 1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Trying to run it in, Achane. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Trying again with Achane. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
They'll run. It's Achane. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a game down to the 1. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This from just 23 yards away.
Well, it's hard to call that the official moment that sealed this win, but up 16 here in the 4th, it's going to take a heck of a sequence of events to see this game tied back up.
Now Prater on to send it away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
May looking to throw. On the move, headed right. He's going deep, down this. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
They'll start the drive with Achane. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. They'll stick with Achane. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the 1st time. And he's brought down after a short gain. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And make this a 19.3 score advantage. Now Prater on to send it away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's looking deep once again. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots get it back to within 2 possessions. Demario Douglas with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Dolphins get on that football. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him off.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Dolphins nearing their first win of the season.
50. Get 300. Get 300.
Play action with Rodgers. Completes this one to Hill. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. Running left, here's A-Chain. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Staying on the ground here with A-Chain. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Devon A-Chan with the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. And he'll probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Diggs there to bring it in. Into the red zone. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. That is as a 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
All right, now another opportunity to convert this two-point try.
The Patriots will line up for a two-point conversion.
And he's got a man, complete. And he's going to get in there for two. The lead shrinks to 10. The penalty gives them a little bit of an assist, and then they cash in easily for two.
If they're going to stick you on the 1-yard line, you'd better be able to get it every single time. An unforced error defensively that the offense absolutely capitalizes on.
And the Dolphins were all over that kick. This game is over. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Handoff running left, A-Chain. And he scampers ahead and gets two on the carry.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll be first down, Miami. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their